Hey coach, hope you're enjoying the video. Make sure you subscribe and like. We love those. Also go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. If you want to become a better coach in less than $1 a day, you can do that. My mentor, my personal email address, I will help you become a better basketball coach. Go over and check it out. Let's head back to the video.
Hey Coach, this is Coach Van back again with another video, and today we are going to go over the ultimate drill book. This is the granddaddy of them all. This has over 800 drills for you to choose from, and everything is broken down into 192 specific categories. That way it is extremely easy for you to find exactly what drill that you might be looking for in a certain category and be able to find it whenever you need it. So let's go ahead and dive in. First of all, I do want to show you, this book is so big. This book is over 12,000 pages. Now, there's only 800 drills, but some of the drills might fit into 5 or 6 different categories where you can accomplish numerous things within one drill. So for that reason, that's how the book ended up so big. So when you're downloading the book, this is how you're going to download it. You're actually going to see it in chapters. There's 27 different chapters. The first 12 chapters are in one book, and then each additional chapter after that is its own book. So when you need to go to a certain book, it's really, if you want to go to the defense, you just go to chapter 13. If you want to go get a rebounding drill, you go to this chapter and that chapter. So that's kind of how the book is laid out. Some chapters are a little bit bigger than others, but I want to start off and go over the table of contents just like I always do. And then I will go through the rest of the book in the second half of the video so you can kind of see what the drills look like and the descriptions and whatnot. So I'll go ahead and open up the book here. Let me make this a little bit bigger so everybody can see. And first, part one with the drill book is kind of like the Unscoutable Offensive book. It's just an introduction. I go over, what's in the drill book. I go over my philosophy, not just my offensive and defensive philosophy, but also my practice philosophy. I think that's extremely important. It's a pretty big one that a lot of coaches get wrong. And so I go over a lot of that. I have a lot of Pete Carroll, I would say, tendencies, high, very competitive practices, high energy, very fast pace. There's no wasted time. Everything goes one drill to the next drill. There's no walking to one station to another. It's very high intensity. And again, if I got you for 2 hours, and the moment you step between those lines, you're mine for 2 hours, and we're going to make sure that we maximize our practice. So that is that. Then I go into coaching as teaching, the pace of practice, which I just kind of briefly mentioned, the structure of our practices, how we want to create our practices, and then how are we going to create a competitive atmosphere in our practices. What are you emphasizing in your practices? Some coaches they might run the Euro ball screen offense, but they're not doing drills that are going to transfer to a game that might help teach their players the reads within that offense. So that's something that, again, we have broken everything down into specific offenses, as well as rebounding, shooting drills, and what have you. So communication with your players and making sure that they understand their roles, how to study film breakdowns and scouting we go over, and then what will you accept or not accept as a coach, because we are talking about basketball practice, and it's really up to you what you're going to allow in your drills. And what you're not going to allow. So extremely important that we cover a few of these bases here. So in part two, we're going to teach you the terminology in our vocabulary. We go over our actions and cuts and ball screens, off ball screens, post pass actions and alignments. Basically just trying to teach you and get you to help help you understand the drill book. It's the same thing with our offensive book. So as you're going through the drills, you'll understand our terminology. And it's extremely important that you do have terminology within your program and some vocabulary that kind of act as code and can put players and teammates and coaches all on the same page. So part 3 is when we start getting into our categorized drills. You'll start seeing we got everyday drills and then we got defensive drills. Now, I'm going to hold off really quick here and go back to this other section so you can see here. So this is, again, chapter 1 through 12. So here's all our writing. And you can kind of see here's all the philosophy and the breakdown. And then here we get into our actions and all of our alignments and vocabulary and whatnot. Part 3, here's where we get into our everyday drills. Our everyday drill section, you can see here, again, everything is categorized. And I should say too that all of these playbooks work on an iPad, on a laptop, on your phone, or whatever, so you can actually bring it to your practice. They're all printable. You can print all these drills off and take them right with you to your practice. So, but again, you can see what page they're on. Then we'll go here. These are all our everyday drills. Now, our everyday drills, obviously that's quite a few drills for you to choose from, depending on what it is that you guys run at your high school or college. Would depend on what drills you decide to choose. But these are drills that I think are extremely important to what we like to do as a program. So let me give you an example. I mean, I think everybody kind of knows this, the 11-man drill. That's a basic 3-on-2 drill, continuous. Then we got another one that's another 11-man drill, but this one is a 3-on-2-on-3 continuous, where we have the guy running in. I'm sure pretty much everyone has done those drills. Those are always fun, competitive drills for players to do. I'll kind of scroll down here so you can take another look. One of my favorite drills that we do every day, we do Olympic shooting, where it's basically pass and replace and follow your own shot. And you got 3 players at a hoop. Just kind of a good little warm up to get into. I really like to get into 4-corner passing drill. I have a couple drills that I love to do here too. Here's my Showtime passing drill. I picked this one up from Tara Vanderveer at Stanford years ago. We use this for our pregame warm-ups. It's a great drill to get players warmed up and get them ready mentally and physically, whether it's for practice or a game. So again, something we might do for a minute or two. Sideline break shooting drill, just another little conditioning drill, get the ball moving, get the players moving. They got to be thinking and all that good stuff. And here's another one, a really good one that I really like is the transition seal and bury drill. It drives me crazy to see transition teams and see the post player, like you'll see number 4 right here, just run down to a position and go to the block. What I like to teach them is to get position early. That way we have a better passing angle in here. We can reverse the ball. It's just kind of trying to teach our post players how to run the floor and get early position. So those are everyday drills you can do. Here's some practice warm-up drills. Again, I'm not going to go into all these drills because that'd take us all day long, but there is just a ton of drills in here. So those are the first 12 chapters of this book. And again, I do kind of want to go back here really quick too and show you, here's a backdoor passing drill that we like to do, but you can see here that everything is color coded. Especially with drills, what are the rotations? Where do the players go after? We explain this in detail in each frame to make it super easy for coaches. So if you bring this to your practice and your assistant coach is confused, they can go ahead and read the diagrams below to figure out how the rotations are going and whatnot too. If you guys do use the Fast Scout or what have you, you can plug these plays into your Fast Scout and your fast draw too, which is always another nice addition. So that is that. I'm going to go here and show you chapter 13, and this is our defensive playbook. And within our defensive playbook, this chapter alone is around 2,900 pages. And you will see here as I go to the table of contents between our defensive section. This is our defensive drills. We break everything down from agility drills, anticipation drills, chasing around screens, closeouts, how to defend against 2-on-1, a 3-on-2, ball screen, Chicago action. Everything you can think of, we have categorized this down. Help the helper drills, cover down drills. And you can see, so this is just the agility drills right here in the beginning. You'll see some of the anticipation drills if you like to, if you're a trapping team or a pressing team or a half court trap, those would be a good section for you to go choose from. Chasing around screens, for some of you guys who run the, want to chase around all the off-ball screens or might run the pack line defense, this would be a good section for you. Or chasing around shooters. Closeouts, this is such a big section right here. Closeouts, I mean, that's typically where most defenses break down. Closeouts is something you got to do every single day, but I should add too that one of the biggest reasons for me putting together this big drill book is it's so crucial for coaches to not only, number one, be organized, but number two, to break the monotony of your practices. Stop doing the same drills over and over. Players get tired of doing the same things. And, each one of these drills is going to accomplish exactly what you want. They're just a little bit different way to do it. You can see here, we got one-line closeout drills. We got 2-on-2 and 1-on-1, and it builds all the way up to 3-on-3. And that doesn't necessarily mean these are shell drills. We do get into our 4-on-4 shell drills down here. But all of these are different ways that you can work on your closeouts defensively. So it's just, it's crucial. And these contesting shots and layups without fouling, I think that's a huge undertaught area. And I can go on and on, but you can kind of get an idea here of the and this is just the defensive book. Again, this is about 2,900 pages just in defensive drills alone. Trapping drills, toughness drills, taking a charge drills. If you have bought our defensive playbook, you will see here I have my Sonic and VCU drills. This is specifically for our half court Sonic defense and our VCU run and jump. So again, you're going to have some familiarity there with our playbook vocabulary and what we like to do. So I'll go ahead and get out of this book. And again, you'll see some other ones. Here's passing drills. You have shooting drills. I'll kind of open the shooting drills book here really quick. We also have some dribbling drills, rebounding drills, team drills, transition drills, pick and roll and DHO drills as well. Here's our shooting drills, just to give you an idea here. One dribble pull-ups. I think that's a lost art, the mid-range pull-up game. I know analytics say don't take it. I say do. Two action. Again, that's our terminology for a ball screen that goes into a down screen, kind of like veer action. AI, Iverson, cut, shooting drills. No matter what it is you do, catch and shoot, shooting off DHOs, shooting off double staggers, drive and kick and drift shooting drills. If you're a team that likes to run hammer action, elevator and T-series, screen the screener shooting drills. All of these drills, again, broken down. So whatever offense you run, you can come back and break it down. Again, you can kind of see what this whole drill book looks like. And this is just one chapter. This is just one chapter. So this book is $250. It's there's nothing out there like it. 800 drills for you to choose from, broken down into 192 different specific categories. So again, if you have any questions with this, I know this one's kind of a tough book to break down, but this is the granddaddy of drill books. This is pretty much the only drill book you'll ever need. Covers just about everything. Again, I'll go through this, the table of contents. You can see and here's all the different chapters. I don't get too crazy. Now in chapter 23, just so I should touch on this briefly, you'll see all of these actions that go along with our playbook terminology. So if you have our offensive playbook or our defensive playbook, this will definitely make sense as you're going through those books. Chicago action, our 2 action, our 4 action, moose action. Those are specific. Those are our specific terminology that we use with our program. And you can kind of see that: thinking drills, finishing drills, conditioning drills, skill work drills, all that good stuff. So again, over 800 drills. If you have any questions whatsoever, if you're looking for, if you want all these drills, obviously you can buy the Ultimate Drill Book here, and it is $249.99. And if you just want something specific, we also sell those too. If you just want shooting drills, if you just want rebounding drills, or any of the chapters, we basically sell all of our chapters individually as well at cheaper rates, which are about $19.99, I believe, for most of them. So anyways, if you have any questions, again, you can email me at coachvan@nextplayhoops.com. Again, that's 2 N's in van, Coach Van at nextplayhoops.com. And I can talk to you about anything about basketball. We can go over the drill book, or I can even show you if in more detail if you'd like on specific sections. So just go ahead and reach out to me, and I'd love to connect with all coaches, and we'll see you at the next video.
Hey coach, hope you're liking the video. If you are, make sure you hit like down below. That helps us a ton. Also, make sure you subscribe and hit the little bell up above. You'll get a notification every day when we put our new video up. Go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better.